Maya was an 8-year-old girl who used to live with his father Luke. She was a maternal orphan. She was really sad. She was cute, beautiful, energetic and helpful girl. She grew in a very rich family. She belonged to a very educated and modern family. Her father Luke was a very rich man. He was controlling his own established business. Maya's mother was Ava, who was very energetic, young, pretty, fashionable, and caring girl who died in a car accident. Maya didn't spend good time without her mom, so it was sad for her. One day Maya wanted to put some things in a time capsule. She added her favorite items. His dad thought that let Maya do this as she is interested in it and is diverting attention from her mother's death. So his dad Luke took her to a place near her house. She digged a hole and put a box with her picture and wrote that this box, if found, should not be opened before 25 years. And the time she buried the wrapped, big time capsule, it was 1978. 30 years later? The world became developed during the time. More improvement in technology, education and more advancement. Marinette was going to school. She was a very intelligent and very active girl who was cute and beautiful, very talented, and was not from a very rich family, but was very modern. She went to school as his father James dropped her to school. James, a very young, decent and hard-working man, was the father of Marinette. The name of her mother was Emma. She was very nice and beautiful. She used to spend good time with her friends and gave more importance to her family. She was a housewife and James had his little business. During school time, Marinette's teacher Miss Emily, who was the best teacher of that school, told them about the newspaper week. The newspaper week was a week held every year. Every student had to bring a newspaper of the day and show the best news to everyone in the class so everyone can share news to each other. Every year the students get excited, but this time they had great news to share as plenty of good news were there to share. Marinette went back home and took a newspaper as tomorrow was the newspaper week. She wanted the best news for her class. She read the newspaper and she liked the news. It said a time capsule was buried in 1978 is not opened yet, but it should be opened in 2003, but it was already 2008. Before sharing the news about the time capsule, Marinette asked her parents' mom, "Dad, can you please take me to this place? It is near Paris and that's where we live." Her parents thought she wanted to learn about history, so they took him to that place, but didn't wanted to take her because they thought it's just a waste of time, opening things of others is useless. The place was full of people, a very rushy place. So many people started to stare Marinette when she started to dig the hole. Her cheeks went pink and she was feeling very shy. She could see the box but sat in the car because everyone was staring at what she was doing. She thought it's very embarrassing to dig a hole in front of everyone. She went back to the place where the box was and took the box out. The media and news reporters came and took pictures of Marinette opening the time capsule. Marinette was getting famous. That's what she thought. She was very happy and proud to open that time capsule. It was very big, huge and beautifully wrapped. Marinette felt that she is lucky to have this capsule. When she opened the time capsule, it contained a cute picture of Maya, a few items like a beautiful bracelet, a lovely necklace, a letter wrapped in blue color wrapper and a golden stamp on it, and a gift box which contained a dress for a 13-year-old girl while Marinette was 12 years old. There was a letter. When Marinette opened the letter, it said, "Dear receiver, I hope you like it, please do visit my house. The address is 95 M Jackville Street, Vacation Town. I hope you visit my place." Marinette was surprised. She asked her parents' mom, "Dad, I want to visit this place." Her mom Emily replied, "Why do you want to visit this place, Marinette?" Her dad replied, "Yes, Marinette, tell us." Marinette said, "I opened this time capsule. I got to know about it in the newspaper as our newspaper week is starting, so I found this time capsule, and it contained some items for me and a letter which told me the address of the sender, and it also told me to meet her, so I want to know who that girl Maya is, so please take me to that place." Emma and James didn't want to take Marinette there as they thought, how can someone stay at one house for 30 years, but Marinette convinced them, and they went there. Maya and Marinette met each other. Maya was 38 years old as in 1978 she was 8 years old, and it's now 2008 while Marinette was 12 years old. Marinette asked, "Why are you here in this house from 30 years? Why didn't you shift somewhere else?" "Thanks God I met you." Maya replied, "I knew someone will come to see me for the time capsule, and I didn't want to mess up like that, so I didn't shift anywhere." Maya was very pleased to see her. Marinette was also very excited to talk about the time capsule. Both became good friends. The next day for the newspaper week, Marinette took the newspaper, which had a cute picture of her and the time capsule. Even her pictures with Maya. She pasted those pictures in her diary to remember that moment. She was very happy, and got famous in newspapers. Marinette's classmates were very proud of her, and it was the best day for Marinette. Alia says, "Good diary, Marinette." And that's when Marinette is 19 years old, telling her best friend Alia, who is very active and energetic girl, about her past when Marinette was 12 years old. The end.